What's going on, everyone? Max Power Baseball here, back with another video. Hope everyone's doing well. It's been a while since I've done a pickup video, and I've made several big purchases lately, so we'll get to those with videos of their own soon. But for this one, I acquired these cards through a trade. Several months ago, I'd reached out to fellow tuber It Cometh an Egg, who did some videos over at his buddy Jeff 3 Million's place, showing his ginormous collection. Well, I reached out to Jeff since he mentioned he was willing to do some trades, and we did a trade for some Will Clark relics that I posted in a video in October. But he had yet to go through the bulk of his collection. So when he did, Jeff reached back out with a list of all his Will Clark cards for me, and I did need several of those. So we worked out another trade, and I sent him some serial numbered cards, and he sent me this stack. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first up, we have a 1992 Leaf. This is the gold insert, which was, I think, one per pack. Very cool. And then 93 triple play nicknames. So this has got Will the Thrill in rainbow foil. Very cool. 1994 Flair. This is the Hot Glove insert set. You can see it's die cut in the shape of a glove. Next up is 1994 Pinnacle. This is the artist proof. So you can see by the gold foil badge above his name. And we got a couple from 95 Pinnacle. So this is the museum collection. Will had several cards in this set. So this is one of them in the museum collection. You can see the Dufex technology there from Pinnacle. And then I have both the base and the artist proof or museum collection in the This is the Swingman subset. And then out of 95 Select, this is the Big Sticks. You can see it's got a little bit of a rainbow foil shine there. Pretty cool. And 95 or 96 Don Roose. This is the Hit List insert. This one's numbered out of 10,000. Not very limited in today's terms, but it was back in the mid-90s. Then we got a 96 Flair Metal. This is the Platinum Edition. Another pretty shiny chrome card. And this one is our first Pacific card. This is the Pacific Prisms. Another pretty shiny foil card. Pacific was doing some really innovative stuff there back in the mid and late 90s. Very cool. We got a few from 96 Pinnacle. This is the Starburst, which this is both the base and then the artist proof. You can see with the imprint there in the Dufex. Then we have 96. This is Topps Laser. So this was all laser cut, and you can open this up pretty carefully and see the card behind it. So very cool. That was the Stadium Stars, and then this is the base of Topps Laser, 1996. And then we got Topps Stadium Club. This is the Extreme Players bronze. Pretty plain looking card, but just got the bronze Extreme Player stamp on there. And we have Upper Deck Collector's Choice. This is the gold signature. They had both the silver and the gold, so this one's the most rare out of these. And we got a 97 Don Roose Elite. This is the gold parallel. Not quite as fancy as the early 90s Elite. I think they had broken this off into its own set at this point. Next up is 1997 Don Roose Limited. This is the Counterparts Limited Exposure and has Jeff Conine on the back. Then we have the 1998 Bowman, which I really like this design, and this is the international version. So it's got a map of Louisiana in the background, which is where Will was born. Also from 98, this is the Don Roose Studio Proofs. So it's got the rainbow foil around the border, and this one's not numbered, though it is out of 1,000. Then from 98 Leaf is the Fractal Foundation. This is the die cut materials, and this is the leather version that is also out of 1,000, and this one is numbered. Then we have 98. This is the Pacific Crown Collection, the silver parallel. Pinnacle Inside from 98. So these ones were the ones that came inside the Pinnacle cans. This is the Pinnacle Zenith. You have both the base and the silver. Now, in 1999, this is the Fleer Brilliance. This is just the base version. It did come in some pretty famous parallels of blue and gold. This is Pacific Revolution, also from 1999. And this is just the base card, but has to be one of the best looking base cards there is. Look at that shine on that. Now moving up to 2004, which is post-playing days for Will Clark. This is the Don Roose Elite, Passing the Torch. The red version, which is numbered out of 1,000. They did make some of those that also featured Willie McCovey and also had relics in them. This is the Upper Deck Classics, Classic Counterparts. Will's teammate in the late 80s, Kevin Mitchell, who those guys finished 1 and 2 for the MVP in 1989. This one is supposed to be, oh, there it is in the corner, numbered out of 1999. And here we got the Upper Deck Classics Classic Seasons, also numbered out of 1999. This is celebrating Will's NLCS MVP in 1989. And finally is the Postseason Performers, which is numbered out of 999. So none of these are real high-end cards, but as with a lot of the 90s stuff, it can be really hard to find easily, whether it's on eBay, COMC, or elsewhere. So with that trade, it added 32 cards to my total and brings me to over 800 unique Will Clark cards in my collection. Also, feel free to reach out to Jeff for a trade. Thanks for watching. Be sure to let me know in the comments which card you like best. Please smash those like and subscribe buttons and keep on collecting.